Gumbo is a quintessential Louisiana dish, right? Our gumbo's just got tremendous flavor. It's about quality. If you skip any part of the process, you'll definitely get called out for it, and we just don't do that. Of course, we have salt and pepper shakers on every table, but rarely do we see someone pick them up. If you're gonna do a gumbo, you better do it the right way.
Your smile. It's how you share your truest feelings, your dreams, yourself with the world. And at the Winning Smile, your smile is our passion. That's why we offer in-house financing options, convenient appointment times, and personalized treatment plans to help keep you healthy and discover your confidence to unleash your best smile. Learn more at thewinningsmile.com.
From small-town courtrooms to the Mississippi Supreme Court, our attorneys have over 60 years' experience litigating cases all across Mississippi. The odds say you'll need an attorney at some point, and when you do, you can have the home field advantage with your hometown lawyers right around the corner from MRA. Gladden and Ingram, attorneys at law.
And welcome into this week's edition of Hey Coach. Coach Davis, we on a good run right now.
Yeah, man, proud of our team. I think I told several people this week, very proud of where we're at, the ranking and stuff. But, the only ranking that matters is the last one. However, I'm very proud of our team, especially with the schedule we play.
Right.
Because we easily were thinking, when we thought about the worst in the whole season, we could be sitting here at 1-5. Anyway, proud of our guys. We have been playing well. Got a huge challenge, coming up.
Need to say your golf game is pretty good right now, right?
Yeah. I don't know what a golf club looks like.
What we're talking about is Jackson Academy and MRA faced off last week in a 35-24 victory at the Brickyard. That's one of those things, you're undefeated as a head football coach here at the Brickyard. Last time MRA lost to Jackson Academy was 2017. We talked about all that last week. But what did you see in your guys going forward? I mean, this has been a long season, but it goes by with the blink of an eye. Each week, I know it's the climb to get better, to get better, to get better. What have you seen, and I'm going to say in the last 3 weeks, because you go through a stretch of Hartfield, Jackson Prep, and Jackson Academy, the three big metros that you have to go face. What have you seen from your guys that you're like, man, this is a special group?
Yeah, well, and I don't know about the Hartfield and Jay especially, and then on the road at Collierville, we had every opportunity to do what we didn't do the first game, which was not finish it, not recover and come back and play well. And and so second half of all of those games, we came out and really played well. And I just think that's our guys maturing and believing in each other, and just bringing the energy and finding a way to focus and execute.
Yeah, I want to talk about energy real quick with you. The energy that I'm seeing is different, and we talked about this in the preseason, about how you have a different schedule and how you're approaching practice. You now go Tuesday morning practice as well, and I'm thinking as of Tuesday of this past week, we got out early. So your kids got out even earlier after film. Has that helped? Have you seen the data with George of, hey, we're keeping our legs fresh? 'Cause I know that was a big deal. Can we finish the season on the same highs that we've been in? Have you seen a difference?
Well, I think so, because, heck, we've made it 6 tough games. I'm seeing a little effects of it this week, the mental and physical fatigue. But for 6 good weeks in a row, I felt like we've been on top of it and done well. So,
How hard is it for you as a head coach and your assistants to keep this level of intensity? Because this is the toughest schedule. You look at Max Prep, the RPI ranking of whatever the schedule is very high. It's the toughest one in the state of Mississippi. How do you and your staff combat that, as just for you, not even just the kids, to get up for every game. I know because it's typically you kind of look at teams past, like you go and look like 2-3 games ahead, but this year you could not go and do that.
Yeah.
How have you helped your coaches with that?
We've said it every week probably, but it's all about us finishing this year. But to do that, you gotta be able to take some steps. And I told them yesterday, it's up to them. Don't want to mean it that way that we don't do this, but our job's not to motivate. It's to get them prepared and get them ready. And I just think that's hats off to our seniors is where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Our senior leadership, they've kind of made their minds up. They want to be a good football team. And I think they're playing with energy and they're playing together and they're bringing everybody else along with them. And I think that's what the difference is right now in our football team.
Yeah, you and I have talked about this at length. It's coach-led teams versus player-led teams. How in the preseason and summer, it's kind of coach-led to kind of see where this is going to go, and then you see it evolve to that player-led team, and that's what you have right now.
It's the only way you can go. It's just they have to take the ownership to want to be able to, go through the process, each and every week, and it's tough. And we've kind of were down on that a little bit this week. I hope it don't bite us in the tail on Friday night. But so those are some things that we got to continue to do.
Right. Well, as we close the chapter on Jackson Academy, we have some players of the week that we want to honor, and a new one that you've thrown in to the mix. And I kind of tell you what I have for his award, what I'm thinking. But our offensive lineman of the week, brought to you by Lee Hawkins and William Fincher, is Brody Brown. Here we go, another offensive guy that is coming to the mix.
Yeah.
And doing well
really
for their
proud
offensive
of Brody,
line.
man. Had that mixed feelings when he moved over to offense, and now, man, I really think it's where he belongs. He's got potential for a future there.
He does. He sure does. Our shelter insurance, brought to you by Bradford Foster, defensive player of the week, a guy that has heard earlier this week by one of the administrators, possibly one of the best football players to come through here, and that's Cade Gentry.
Yeah, just a warrior.
That's a great word for him.
Just a warrior, man. Loves playing, but very, very, very high, passion for the game, plays hard every snap. He even played some offensive snaps last week and had a good pass pro or two and pancaked the guy. I mean, the guy loves playing the game.
Travis Hunter-ish, playing both sides of the ball.
Has done a great job for us.
He has. That was Cade Gentry. Our offensive player of the week, brought to you by the Mortgage Man, Went McGee, another guy who is kind of coming to his own, as you've seen this season, and he's staying in the program and doing this as Samuel Stockett.
Yeah, we saw several guys step up the second half of the night, but obviously that guy's got to get it to our guys, and I think he was like 9 for 12 or 9 for 14, whatever, over 200-something yards the second half of the night.
And pulled the ball down and ran the ball for a first down.
Several of those he picked up, we've been saying all year long if he could make 2 runs in every one of the big games, it could help us win a big game, and I thought he did that.
How much are you saying get down when he started running?
I'm saying get down, but it's been big for him. He's like I say, unfortunately or unthinkably to do it with his feet. So
I mean, I think that goes with the quarterbacks in this program and what you do in developing them. You stay in the program, you understand the system, it starts aligning. And then our special teams player of the week is Wade Hansford, brought to you by Jeff Foote and Whitetail Properties.
Yeah, again, perfect on extra points. Again, he's really hitting the ball well right now. Hit some big-time kickoffs the other night.
Opening kickoff went 8 yards deep.
Yeah, so, he's doing good. We're proud of him.
Yeah, and the one that you kind of threw at me on Sunday afternoon is the Scout Team Player of the Week is Logan Phillips.
Well, we preach, that our team is only, you've heard the link before, but I say that the top guy to the last guy. Everybody's got a role, everybody's got a play, but we haven't really done anything to really acknowledge those guys. And by golly, I wanted to start doing it because these guys help us really prepare for the game plan each week and practice, and they give the same, they're out there in the hot, sweaty, days like we are too.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
And there's not a better one that we could start with Logan Phillips.
Well, we were talking about, hey, what award can we give him? And I like candy bars a lot, and $100,000. You give him $100,000 because his effort and attitude at practice to make your guys better is priceless. So $100,000 is
no doubt
just enough that we can give him. So anyway, those are our players of the week. We're going to come back and talk about the Bears of Baton Rouge Catholic. This is Hey Coach.
At Watkins Construction and Roofing, football is more than just a sport. It's teamwork meets community. And supporting our local teams is just another way we give back. So don't let a leak sneak through your defense. Call the professionals that know how to tackle a leak and protect your home field. Watkins Construction and Roofing. Trust, the beginning of what we build.
Ely's is a proud sponsor of MRA Patriot Athletics. Come try our USDA Prime New York Strip, bone-in filet, New England scallops, or sauteed Gulf crab claws. Ely's also offers an extensive wine list and bar selections. Ely's, upstairs on Jackson Street in Ridgeland. Good luck, Patriots. Boulware Vassar Orthodontics are specialists in creating beautiful smiles for kids and adults with 3 locations in the greater Jackson area. Our orthodontists are experienced, caring, and along with our friendly staff are waiting to align your bite, transform your smile, and boost your self-confidence with multiple treatment options including Invisalign and tooth-colored braces. With 3 offices in Lakeland, Ridgeland, and Clinton, contact Boulware Vassar Orthodontics today.
Dean Architecture, an award-winning architectural firm offering professional services of architecture, planning, and interior design. We are proud to be working with MRA on the new tennis complex and performing arts practice facility. We are excited about our current and completed projects, including the Gluckstadt Police Station, soon to be under construction Hines School of Nursing, Bridle Path, and the Baptist Medical Office Building for Jackson Eye Associates and Mississippi Retina. For leading-edge design and personalized services for your next building project, call Dean Architecture, your architect and proud supporters of MRA Athletics.
Welcome back to Hey Coach. Coach Davis, you get through the Metro slate. We're good. Now we're heading down to Louisiana, calling Baton Rouge.
Yes. The Bears.
The Bears.
And they look like the Bears. Got the C on the helmet, same colors. So it's a, and look, sometimes they play like the Bears. They got a good football program. You know, I think they finished second by 3 points last year to Edna Carr, Edna Carr is like top 20 in the country right now. So anyway, great football program, and it's going to be a tough environment.
Yeah, you go and we looked at it in the summer of where are we playing. We go and look at this Memorial Stadium. The conditions aren't going to be that great for us being the visiting team. Any plans on how to, no air condition, you're going to have no seats to sit in. So it's going to be some challenges on the road.
We've called some people and asked how they've handled things. So we've got a good plan going in to keep our guys cool and get ready to prepare for the game. So hopefully we'll be fine.
Well, let's talk about this game.
Good, makes us tougher.
There you go. I think about who was the guy that folded up all the chairs and just on the sideline. Oh man. Yep, Mississippi State's old coach.
Oh, Mike Leach.
Mike Leach, when he folded them up, put them so they can't sit down. That wasn't why you wouldn't have seats. His guys weren't performing. Your guys were performing on a high level. Let's talk about the Bears. Offensively, what are they going to do? 4,000
formations, throw it all around.
Wonderful.
They got a great tailback. I think he's ranked number 5 in the country. I hear he's an Ohio State commit. I don't know that for a fact. And they got a huge tight end who's committed to A&M, about 6'5", 6'6". He's a really good player. So they're just well coached. They're going to spread it around, and then all of a sudden they'll line up and hand it to the tailback. And they got a couple tailbacks, but they obviously got a special one in that guy.
They undefeated going into this game?
Well, I got beat last week. West Monroe beat them by 3. West Monroe looks like a college team, But I had a tough one up at Monroe last week. West Monroe, they lost by 3. But other than that, they were actually number 2 and I think they're 3 right now in the state of Louisiana. So
we'll highest classification, obviously.
Yeah, highest classification.
Defensively, so think about what you're going to do offensively. We didn't see any razzle dazzle last week against Jackson Academy.
Yeah.
Might be some razzle dazzle, maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You know me,
I can't pull too much out of it.
Like executing.
I can't pull too much.
I like executing. So.
What do they do defensively?
Really very similar to JA, so they're going to be a 4-man front, 9 in a 3-man, but mostly a 4-man. Bring some pressure out of it. play a good bit of man and yet a good bit of zone. So they mix it up and do a good job of it, like Jay does.
They blitz a lot.
They do blitz. That's about 30-40% of the time. So they're going to bring some pressure, and that'll be a big deal on how we can handle the pressure.
Yeah.
We can handle the pressure. We got some opportunities.
Yeah. Well, the third phase that you have come into the fold with in the last couple of years is the kicking game.
Yeah.
Advantage MRA or Catholic?
It's both sides are pretty solid. So it's all about who's going to perform.
No
well.
electric returners or anything like that for them.
Well, I mean, they got athletes, so it's always but we played some good ones all year. So
right. As we kind of move into this, it's your last big road game. You've gone to Memphis and you played Collierville, and this is the last stretch of the run before you get a break. What do you want to see out of your team?
Oh, I want to see us because I know we're kind of physically and mentally fatigued. I do. I know we are. I want to see us reach down in our guts and just freaking find a way to win this football game. To fight, win this football game. Find that mental toughness that we want to continue to try to show, and do it when maybe it's a tough time for us this season. We're looking forward to that break. So that's what I want to see out of our team. And look, I think we'll get it. I think we'll get it. I love our guys. The thing that worries me is we didn't have a great week of preparation. So is that going to hurt us? So because it's one thing to play hard, it's another thing to execute.
That's right.
So
that's right.
We played hard for Friday night, but we didn't execute on offense first half. Our defense really bailed us out and did a great job in special teams.
Yeah, well, you can kind of see that, and that's one of these kind of games that, hey, we got to have all three phases clicking, it might be an unsung hero that comes through and says, hey, we got to go, and it might not be a cage entry, it might be some guy in the secondary that just steps up, and you have those moments in the season where you're mentally fatigued, you're physically fatigued, and then you have this one person that just kind of rises to the occasion and sets your course, but. Man, we're excited about this one. Ole Miss took care of LSU.
Yeah.
Maybe we can.
Sounds good to me.
Flash in the pan again.
I don't care. We want to go down there and just compete. Honestly, play our very best. We're playing a great team, and continue to get better. That's been our goal, and we've been fortunate enough to win most of them. So hopefully we continue to do that.
Yeah. I do want to say we will not be able to live stream. I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be just a thing that the LHSA doesn't let you do, and them down there. So be looking for an email coming from me in the athletic department saying where you can watch the game for free. You can also listen on the Out of Bounds radio app, listen to Coach Stamper and Coach Haley on 105.9 The Zone. We'll have all that information to you. But before I let you go, 3 keys. 3 keys to win this ball game.
Well, they are really, really, really good up front. Like 6'5", 6'6" at defensive end, 270, 330 at the defensive tackles. So, on the offense line, it's going to be one of our biggest challenges to block that front. So, but I think that'll be a big deal. And then, can our defense handle their run game / dink and dunk? Spread out. Quads over here, quads in the boundary, motion to this, all the stuff, handling all the kind of fancy, spread it out all over the place, just throwing it out there quick to their athletes and getting them in space. We're going to have to tackle in space. And then obviously, we turnovers and special teams is going to be big. I gave you 4.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you going to be able to create the explosive play? Do they have the secondary where you can take your shots and be?
We always think we take our shot. I think we always have an opportunity for that because I think we got the guys that can do it. So it's just it's again us being focused up and ready to do what we do.
Right.
It's going to be all about us, and nothing against Catholic or anybody else we play, but it's always, it's always. I've always said it's all about us. So, it's you can't control them, but we can control us.
That's right. Well, Coach Davis, thanks for joining us for Hey Coach this week. We will see you in 2 weeks. We will be on a bye week, so we will see you in 2 weeks where we take on Parkland and homecoming.
That's right.
Thanks again for watching Hey Coach.